Okay, the map's Crash Zone Alpha, and I'm in the Hughes, the new Tier 7 American destroyer with SAP and HE and 2-minute 20 smoke on demand, which is an interesting gimmick. Gonna look forward to using that. What else has she got? Oh yeah, speed boost 10%. Torpedo reloads around the 90-second mark. Okay, gun range 12.3. And it's tier 8 matchmaking. We're up against some tier 8s and tier 7s and tier 6s. And we have submarines and carriers to worry about. Oh, brother. Okay. Oh god, we're slow. 36 knots. I'm not going to enjoy this line, I just know it. Big fan of going 50 knots here, right here. 36.8, good grief. Okay. Well, I think we'll sell down the 2 line and stay on the flank and see what we can like target-wise. See if we can get behind the enemy fleet. Got to look out for submarines. There's an Icarus out there somewhere and a Fubuki. And a Hughes, another Hughes like me. Aha, must be a popular class, I guess. I am fairly keen on you trying out the Osborne. I was looking at her and on paper, she seems to be able to dish out a lot of damage with her guns. On paper. Okay, so we got a Normandy, Fubuki heading our way, Hughes heading towards sea, we've got a Scharnhorst. So a couple of battleships in the area and a Fuso heading north. Okay. Yorktown's heading up towards D. Veneto, Cleveland. See if we can get some HE on the submarine. Splash him. No, he's dived. And someone's already fired at us. Is that the Scharnhorst? Yeah, here they come. 28,000 from the Scharnhorst that flew over the top of me. Okay. Now we get 2 minutes of engine boost. What I'd like to do is get behind the Normandy and the Scharnhorst if at all possible. Because they're soon going to have their gun sights full of Tirpitz and Leon and San Diego. So hopefully I'll be able to get some free farm off on them while they're looking the other way. I'm going, as they say in Marvel Rivals, for the off angle.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
We're going to try and off angle this. Oh god, we just lost 3 ships. So we're 3 minutes in and we lose 3 ships. There's something I've noticed along the anniversary. It's worse now than it's been for a long time because there are more players online now because of the freebies that Wargaming are handing out, and it is an amazing event, and I do understand, and it's working really well for the player base, but we have a lot of very inexperienced people sailing around maps, basically getting their asses handed to them on a plate. So the matchmaking's been very inconsistent. I can bear that out in rank. This has been my worst season so far. Usually my win rate in ranked is around the 60% mark. This season I'll be lucky if I break 50. It's been interesting. Oh, the Shellocks are fairly favourable. Okay, Lion got the Normandy. We need to get another 2 to break even. Oh god, this is going to be one of those matches, isn't it? Charnos has run away. That's annoying. Fuso... Yeah, okay. So... I'm not going to get to flank, so I might as well move into cap. Yoink.
Enemy submarine sunk.
Yeah. So we killed a submarine. We yoinked a submarine. That's kind of funny. And I'm left on an empty flank with nothing to fight. Oh boy. Well, let's go into cap. And then let's put some fire down on the Fuso. Not yet, I want a cap first. There is a Fubuki nearby. He just smoked up a little while ago at G6. So we're going to keep an eye out for him.
Smoke generator started.
And use the on-demand smoke. He's literally just sat there in his Fuso, staring into space. There's the Fubuki. He's going to switch to SAP. You know what? I probably should have stayed on the HE. You know, shell switching might be an idea for this ship. I wouldn't normally recommend it, but because the reload time is quite low, it's 3.7 seconds, so I wouldn't normally recommend, because you can switch quite adequately, but having that 40% reduction would help a lot in switching against small targets, other destroyers that flick in and out of detectability, especially Japanese torpedo boats. I think you would get to use it quite a bit. There we go, we are sap farming the Fuso.
Engine boost activated.
Okay, Fuso's firing at us. Might as well go down. He's right on the edge of our guns anyway. I think we struggle a bit with range. I should have been able to continue punishing that Fuso if I had more gun range. And it would be very easy to juke his shells from around the 13-14 kilometer mark. But okay. Okay, we've got a Scharnhorst and a Veneto heading our way now, feeling confident. So we're just gonna change course and I'm gonna head away from those two. I don't want to push into them. I've only got 1 minute and 4 seconds left on my on-demand smoke, so...
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Colorado got the San Diego. Uh-oh. Oh boy! We are way behind on points. We need a cap. We need a cap. And I've been lit. It's probably the Icarus. Looking at the mini-map. Yeah, there he is.
Smoke generator started.
Oh, he's low. He's low. Yep, got him. Okay, good.
Destroyer blown up. Engine boost deactivated.
Now we can just turn the on-demand smoke off and move away. Like it never happened. And we're left with 42 seconds of smoke left. If you're wondering where I'm getting these figures, check the bottom bar underneath my ship. And in 6 seconds time we get the smoke back. It comes back to you pretty fast actually. That's pretty useful. I do like the smoke mechanic. Okay. Those torpedoes look pretty bad actually. No, we're not going to get him with any of those. He's speeded up. Okay. Team Red definitely have the upper hand. Yorktown's sending bombers my way. I'm about to get lit. Their Sturdy's going after our carrier. Not too sure that that's wise, but okay. And we lose in 4 minutes. Just over. So no pressure. Okay, we're not lit anymore. It doesn't look like the Colorado was paying attention. Good. So we should be able to slip into the sea cap. The Yorktown's on D. That's confirmed. He's heading my way, isn't he? Interesting. Okay, but what I really need to do is get another cap back for the team, because they win in just under 4 minutes. We win in 8. We need caps. We desperately need caps, and their team all the way down at G6, H6 are going to take B very shortly, so we need this cap. And hello, Mr. Yorktown, are you sailing straight at me? This is unexpected. Okay, we'll just smoke up here with the on-demand smoke. And the Colorado is blissfully unaware of us. Gonna fire sap into his superstructure and deck. We're getting some decent numbers. Finally, some good damage. Sap is actually very good. Wow. Okay. Couple of K every 3 seconds isn't bad. If I had adrenaline rush, things would be only marginally better, actually. Wow, look at this, look at this. Paid for actor, Mr. Yorktown. Hello. How the devil are you? He's tough. My sap is doing nothing to him. Okay, torpedoes. Boom, 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 boom. 6 hits. And a flood. Which he repaired. Now we're going to go for the upper hull. That's more like it. I should have aimed upper hull. Okay. Okay, I think we just turned this round. They're still going to win in 11 minutes. We win in 5. And they've just taken the decap, and now they win in 5, we win in 5, but they win in 5:23, we win in 5:45. Oh dear. Okay, I was going to turn around and head back, but to the fleet, but they've already got the cap, they've already got the B cap, so while we're here, we might as well grab D and contest. This is going to be close. This is a really close game.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
What the hell? That Yorktown. I could kiss you, Yorktown player, right now. Thank you so much for sailing into me. Super appreciated. Okay, so we killed a submarine and a CV. 2 of my favorite ships to kill. And I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat. Okay, let's get this cap. Okay, we've secured the cap. We win in 2:29, they win in 7:55. Our Colorado is not long for this world, nor is their Cleveland. Their Venito's low, their Scharnhorst low. We just lost the Colorado to the Scharnhorst. Okay. And their Venito is pushing into C. While their Fuso and their Cleveland and their Scharnhorst are heading towards A. With our ice and our Fuso kiting away. I think he's going to turn into the cap, so we're going to leave those to the right of that smoking Italian battleship. I'm going to try and decap him. Because it's close. So I'm firing into Italian smoke with HE, hoping to decap him. And we did decap him a tiny bit, but not enough, unfortunately. God damn it. Okay, I'm lit. And he's firing sap. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. We've decapped him some more, and we got a fire on him. Okay, gonna move away. And see which side of the island he goes. Hopefully the carrier can help. I need intelligence data. Here, yeah. Carrier's got him lit. He's turned to starboard. He's going to approach to my left, off my port rail. He's turning. He's still on cap. Hornet bombers are coming in to bomb him. I've left my AA on. Let's turn that off. And the Hornet bombers got him? Yeah, they got him. Wow. Okay. Burned him out. He probably... I think I know what happened there. He probably put out the fire that I set on him instantly and damage conned it. So his damage con was on cooldown, and then he got fired by the bombers from the Hornet, and they got the HE bombs got some fire on him, and he burned out. Okay. We've got this. We've got this. There's a Cleveland. Oh my god, he's low. Oh my god, he's low. Okay, hey, this is a good SAP target right now. Light cruisers. SAP does really well against light cruisers. The semi-armor piercing shells do really well. Yeah, big damage. Oh! You know, if I had adrenaline rush, I'd have killed him. I swear to God, I'd have got him. So close, so close. Ay, 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 ay. Huh. Class 1. Not bad for a first go. 82k damage. Not bad for a tier 7 destroyer. Top of the team. 2193 XP. Showing the tier 8s here in my Hughes. Let's go. Okay. You know what? I'm beginning to warm to this ship. I think the Hughes is... She's pretty okay. I'm surprised. 50,000 on the Yorktown. That was all torpedoes, wasn't it? 46k that was torpedoes. Wow. Wow. Yeah, most of that damage was Yorktown. Thank you, Yorktown. Okay, there's the breaks in the XP and the credits. Okay, we'll take it back to port, and I'll do a brief review of the build. You know what? The Hughes has kind of warmed. I've warmed to the Hughes, if that's possible. That last game was actually quite pleasant. Surprisingly so. I wasn't expecting much, but it was okay. So, let's have a look at the captain build. This is what I was running in that match. I mean, honestly, 10-point captain. Not got a 21-point captain for this ship yet, so 10-point captain, standard tech tree nonsense. I didn't bother with preventative maintenance, mainly because the gun rotation is god-awful on this ship, so I took grease the gears to bring that down to 14.2 seconds, and honestly, if you're okay with the 18-odd seconds that the guns take to rotate, but good for you, okay? But I took grease the gears, and I would suggest you do the same. Then after that I took Last Stand, I took Survivability Expert, and I finished on Concealment Expert. Those were my first 10 points. Next I would take Adrenaline Rush. Then I would want my gun range out because it was really annoying. I didn't have the range a lot of the time, so I want to get my gun range out to 14.8. Then I would, because what is it without? It's 12.3, which is not so premium. Okay, so yeah, 14.8. Get the reload down a shade to 3.5 seconds with main battery and AA specialist, and then to finish the build, it's either going to be that, or maybe incoming fire alert, because it's nice to get a warning when the whole world is shooting at you, so you can use your tactical smoke. your on-demand smoke, which is amazing, actually, I must admit. It is nice to have. So those are my recommendations. The smoke, yeah, what can I say? I liked it. You won't be smoking friends up with that and then moving away to spot for them because the smoke travels with you. Haha. That said, individual personalized stealth smoke on demand when you need it. Fantastic. Really good idea. I like it. Not everyone does, and I understand why some people are skeptical about it, but I found it useful. Tactical. Good stuff. And then the speed boost, the engine boost, okay, you get a couple of minutes of engine boost with a couple of minutes of cooldown in between. 10% speed boost. Nice to have. Nice to have. And you need it. And the reason being her base speed with speed flag is 36.8 knots, which ain't fast. It ain't fast at all, my friends. It really is a slow destroyer as destroyers go. Hell, there are battleships that can keep up with you and go faster, so be aware of that. You can be chased down. Fortunately, you have 8 torpedoes in groups of 4, launches, quad launches. 95-second reload is okay, isn't it? It's okay. Range 9.2 kilometers, again okay. Speed not so great, 55 knots. Detectability, nice, 1.1 kilometers. So don't forget you've got those, because honestly, they were great against the Yorktown, weren't they? They were just the job. Although I did expect the Yorktown to just straight up sink. I ended up having to shoot her as well with my sap. And there are 2 types of sap in World of Warships. This type of sap is the semi-armor piercing shells, okay? Semi-armor piercing. What that means is you are going to be able to penetrate noses, tails, superstructures, yeah, rails, ship rails, okay, upper deck, that sort of thing, and do decent damage. 2,700 is pretty good for a tier 7 destroyer. The HE kind of lets it down a bit. That's not so great. I'd suggest mostly using the SAP. You're not going to set many fires with a 5% fire chance on the HE. That said, there are times when you will find the HE useful, so it's nice to have. It is nice to have. Is there anything else I'd like to say about this ship? Not really. You could, I suppose, if you're absolutely mad for the Hughes, take Engine Boost Modification 1, which will give you 30% longer duration on that 10% speed boost that gets you to around 40 knots. I would suggest, unless you have coal to burn, don't go there, just get the engine room protection, because let's face it, you'll be grinding up the tech tree to the Osborne, and you'll probably forget the Hughes the second you get the Osborne. And then after that you've got the Christopher and the Burrows, okay? That's your destination, ultimately. So I wouldn't waste the coal. Anyway, that's my opinion on the Hughes. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you.